Hey, welcome back to RC Legends. So, if you follow Tamiya Legends, me on Tamiya Legends, you'll have seen yesterday's video, which was an RC Icons, or my good friend Keith, care package arrived. It was a two-part care package, so yesterday's was all the Tamiya stuff, and today is the non-Tamiya stuff, and some of this is going to blow you away. It did me. Incredible. So Keith, I'll thank you first, my friend. I know I already have, but I don't think I can ever say enough thank yous for all that you do for me. And yeah, if you haven't seen yesterday's video on Tamiya Legends, please check it out because there's some incredible stuff on there. Anyway, this is a non-Tamiya stuff. I feel like I forgot to say something. Can't remember. Anyway, I've opened this up because yesterday's video was terrible for noise. Right, what we'll do is, I'll put that there. Oh, that's what I was going to say. There's one car in here that I'm going to show you last, but I'm not going to show you it properly like I normally do because it has to have a standalone video on its own. You'll understand why when I show you it. So I will bypass that very quickly at the end. This is that. Right, oh, this is cool. This is very cool. So much for trying to save the noise. I'm just making sure there's nothing else before. Oh, that's a nice tight fit, Keith. So, first up, we have a brand new inbox kit to show you. And it's a peach. The Kyosho Ultima. Two-wheel drive world champion. Don't know how many times I've gone to buy this kit myself and ended up, well, I think it's 3 times. I got the Turbo Scorpion instead. And then, what was the second one I got? Was it another car? Anyway, I think I had 3 attempts, and I always, because they seem, for the sort of Kyosho Legendary series, these seem to be kind of always in stock roughly, or if they're out of stock, they don't take long to arrive back in stock. So, yeah, that's just awesome. I will do a standalone video. Oh, it's even sealed. I was going to show you it actually, but it's sealed, so I'm not going to crack that open just yet. I'm sure you know what it is, but that's just awesome. Yeah, I'll go into that because I've got a link to the Ultima from my childhood, which was just awesome. So anyway, we'll stick that there. Now, this box is goodies for one particular car. Again, I'm going to do a standalone video, but just for, oh my goodness, there's something in here I've forgotten all about. And I need to give someone else a massive thank you. This is going to be a little bit of a story time, my friends. Look at this before I open it. Look at all that stuff. Anyway, let's get it out of the bubble wrap. This is insane. Wowza. So, Keith's been putting this stuff together for me for a while. So it's for my Kyosho ZX5. I've got the ready to run version, and the plan is and has always been to do a custom version of it. I always wanted the full mash, basically the kit version, and there's a paint job I really want to do on mine. So I managed to buy the ready to run kit, which is awesome. That video's on here. There's a running video of it as well. And then yeah, it's to add all this stuff to it. Now, I've got to say a massive thank you to Robert, who came to visit me about 4 or 5 months ago. Lovely chap. He actually brought me a brand new ZX5 body shell and wing and some decals, which was just fantastic. So yeah, so I had that already, and now Keith's been putting this together. Now I'm going to start with something. So this, if you don't know, is a Kyosho Velvet shocks. Now these are super rare and really difficult to get a hold of. Now the ZX5 ready to run version just comes with a standard sort of black shocks, where these have the alloy bodies. Now I put a wanted ad out ages ago on my RC Legends Facebook group, and a top gentleman called Mark had a set on, I believe it was his RC10, and got into a dialogue with him, and basically, you know, we were going to like swap some shocks because I wanted his velvets. And then he turned around and he said, you know what, I'll just send you them. He's in UK. So he wrapped them up and sent me a full set of Kyosho Velvet shocks. And they never arrived. In fact, he did all that free of charge. Giving me shocks for nothing. And obviously the shipping from UK to Canada, he paid for everything, which was just mind-blowing. And we were both following the tracking. Said it was delivered. It wasn't delivered. And I was gutted, and he was more gutted. So Mark, I don't know if you are watching. Obviously we've had communication since that happened, but yeah, I'm just thankful that you did that. That was just super generous, and I share your pain in losing that, because it's just ridiculous that something that's so difficult to get was given to me and then lost in the post. And yeah, I did all the stuff about the post office and that. They're absolutely useless over here. The fact that the tracking said it was delivered, because it didn't need a signature, I don't think. Well, it didn't have a signature. The fact that I had no comeback, basically. I believe Mark's trying to get some value back on it through the UK post. Don't know if he's managed that, but yeah. So yeah, again, sorry Mark if you are watching, thanks. And yeah, that was not lost much stuff in post, but that's probably the worst one. So back to RC Icons. So Keith actually bought another ZX5. He only bought them for the shocks it had on it, which were these, so he could give them to me. So what the deal is with this, I'm going to take my kit ZX5 shocks, ready to run versions, off my car and send them straight back to Keith so he can put them on his ZX5, and then he's just going to sell it on. And he'll probably get the same money for it, and then so the shocks are free effectively. So that's the plan anyway. So that was the real big sticking point for this. And then we have all these, it's not going to say, yeah, racing, what is it? I forgot the name of that, what is it now? Oh my goodness, I've had a brain freeze. I thought it was, yeah, what is it? Oh, anyway, never mind. Free racing, sorry. So these are all the free racing parts, and some of these are really difficult to find now. So I'll just show you very quickly. This is aluminium front suspension mount. So obviously we're going full carbon, an alloy. Next up, the carbon, is it front tower? Yeah, front tower. That's just awesome. Then we have the aluminium steering system for it. So blingy. This is going to be an off the chart build. So many bits. Aluminium front brace. Jeez. Aluminium battery posts. Keith, you are crazy, my man. Aluminium rear suspension mount. That's a oh no, it's still free racing. And then the aluminium rear suspension, so the opposite end for it. Aluminium rear brace. This is cool, lads. Rear hubs. Still going. What's this? Aluminium turnbuckle mount. Oh wow, that's cool. This is going to be one hell of a build. And aluminium turnbuckle mount for laser. So that must be front and back, I'm guessing. It doesn't say that on here, but you must need front and back sets to do the full car. Then we have the carbon upper deck. Just nuts. And then we have the main carbon chassis and under tray, which is super cool, because that means that once this is all done, I'm going to run it. So without checking, I think we're only missing one part, which is the rear carbon shock tower for it. Again, they don't make these bits anymore, so they're really difficult to get hold of. So that's the only part we're missing. I think Keith he's got someone possibly making them. I might be wrong. Now I know there was someone, and I forget his name, on my group. He was saying that Fiberlight possibly could be making one as well. So anyway, once that last piece of the jigsaw's here, the ZX5 is going to be full carbon, all the bling on it. brand new body shell, custom paint job on it. It's just going to be incredible. So yeah, Keith's been putting this together for a while, and obviously he's doing one himself. Just awesome. Whew. And finally, the last thing to show you, and again, going to go through this very quickly. This car, first of all, needs no introduction. Oh no, tell you what, something else to show you first. You're going to have to wait. I kind of lose track of everything he sends me. It's nuts. So, pretty sure there's nothing there. So, back on the laser, he sent me some leftover laser decals. Now the cool thing is, when Robert came, he kind of did the same. So I'll probably have the full set between both of them. So that's awesome. We've got some Dunlop tyre decals. Some of you haters out there will be happy I've got these to put on the correct. When I put different tyre decals on cars that don't match, I put like Pirelli on a Goodyear. It ruins your world. These are expensive to buy for 4 of them or 8. So anyway, I've got Dunlops to do with Porsche. That's awesome. And then he sent me just a selection of Kyosho line tape. A crazy selection. Because I was buying the wrong stuff. So anyway, you get the gist of all the different sizes. So that's awesome. Yeah, I really want to get into that and kind of try and master it. And finally, my friends, this one's going to blow you away. This run's really going to blow you away. Again, I am kind of going to do this quicker than I should. Sorry for the noise. Do you know what it is yet? Oh my goodness me. These videos are awesome, but you can't do them in a good way. That, my friends, is a 10th technology Predator X10. Oh my goodness. So the story behind this is, yeah, just incredible, I know. I can't stop looking at it. It's a minter. We think it's been raced, we're pretty certain it's been raced. But anyway, Keith knew I really wanted an X10. I could never, ever, ever afford an X10. And even if I could, I don't think I'd give the prices a go for. Because if you know this car, you'll know what they've been selling at. I don't think a toy car's worth that. Just my opinion. But, so I'd kind of given up. Because it was only 6-7 years ago. A Predator X10 would have been about, maybe 8 years ago. 230, 250 quid for a mint one. That don't buy you anything anymore. Not even remotely close. So anyway, Keith always said, he said, I'll get you a Predator, don't worry, just leave it with me. And Keith being Keith, he's a man of his word. And yeah, so he bought this one and he got some cool body shells with it, and obviously he's got his own. This one came with a box and manual, which obviously Keith was keeping. I'm really not bothered about that. And he asked what body set I wanted. Now, I'm not even going to show you it, but the full body set is in there. As you can see, it's got race numbers on it, IFMA race numbers. So we've got that body shell, we've got the rear wing, and we've got the gorgeous front wing. So it's all colour coded. Again, I'll show this. I'll do another video on this very quickly, because this is one very, very special car. It's just insane, really. I cannot believe right now I've got an X10 in my hand. I'm starting to nerd out, my friends. It's so cool. If you don't know this car, you're going to love this video when I do the Predator X10 video, because this is like nothing else. Shaft driven, 4-wheel drive. Just, this thing's in such good condition. I think it's got a front wear. Yeah, it's got a front wear on the front. So no braking, no 4-wheel drive braking. So anyway, I'm going to keep talking about this and I shouldn't. So yeah, stay tuned for this video. So Keith, thank you, my friend. Thank you never seems enough, but yeah, I can't stop looking at this thing. Oh my word. Yeah, and thanks to everyone who watches. You know, it honestly is massively appreciated. So yeah, I'll end this video here, and hopefully you'll see this stuff in a lot more detail in the future. And as always, my friends, happy art seeing.